TNG versus Immortals, semi-final game, matchup 1. Wow, look at this view. Look at this awesome view right now. And it's such a good map for spectating. So you got these E4s trying to sneak across this one line. Here comes Chops. Does this all the time. Everyone always lets him get away with it. So hard to stop. Looks like these guys are prepared for it if they're hiding in their tanks. Not sure if Chop sees them yet. This one looks like he's getting antsy. Tubins. He's probably been spotted. Here comes the E4s down the one lane. Immortals look ready for this. They have 3 tanks, 4 tanks looking that way. If that one of those E4s trying to come around the corner, he's going to get 3 bagged easy. Not to mention there's a Death Star waiting for him right there in the corner. He cannot miss that shot. This battle so far has come to a halt. Oh, and Chops went for a shot. I knew that was going to happen if he tried that. That is, the ceasefire is over. They are going to go at it now. Rhaenys is down. Warlike will pick one up there. Revenge for Chops. These E4s in the one line just realized that they are made a fatal error here. They're going to get picked off easily. They're in a 3v1 now with that E100 at the corner. Immortals doing their homework. Both teams are losing quite a bit of HP here. Pred's going to take out Stang. TNG has one more gun in the game here than Immortals do. I'm going to switch the camera and go to the TNG side. What is this guy doing over here? This would be the time for them to push in. Looks like they're moving for it. Immortals needs to get this flank here. They're all focused on the one-line TD. Kellen Martin gets taken out. Army gets Tubins. Revenge for Kellen Martin. To 3v3. E100 in the courtyard just took a big hit. I'm just going to go around here and see what their HP is looking like. This is a really close game. Oh, wow. There goes Casual Pie. Army lands a big shot. That looks like it almost sealed Immortal's fate here. They only have 2 tanks left. They need to capitalize on something. Need to try and get someone in a 2v1. That E100 is going to put pressure on that E100. And Army's just going to go in here and probably finish off this E100 easily. Yep, there it is. TNG is going to secure this 1-0. So I'm going to have the scoreboard for TNG on the left side. Looks like Immortals are really slow to get into the town here. TNG's already set up. I'm not sure what Immortals is thinking. They're all kind of grouping on the 1 line and on their back mid-road. Looks like TNG is trying to bait that E100. He's taking hits right now. I don't see them having a plan to counter return fire to whatever's hitting them. So they're just going to give up that one for free almost, except for these guys that are going to poke out the 1 lane, which they should not even be able to do too much damage on the 1 lane because Immortals have more tanks there. So they'll just outlane them. They'll just push them back, do more damage for every time they poke out than they can do together. The TNG smartly hits that last one before he gets around the corner. That was 2 good bangs there. In my opinion, Immortals should have stuck to that 1 lane and fought those 2 E4s. Now they're kind of in a worse position. They're around that corner to where TNG can just come around 2 corners and have them pinch there. They don't have too much support on this lane. They do have those 2 E100s, but it's still a pretty tough position. Okay, so Immortals is doing what I said would have probably been their best option, is push this one lane. They have a back chat coming. The back chat should come enter right here. Flank them all together. Once he can get past this gap here. TNG, if they get that back chat behind them, they will be scrambling. They're probably going to need Army Tanker to try and one-shot them. But if that back chat gets behind them, he can easily take these two E4s out in a matter of 2 seconds if he hits both those shots. So they're at kind of a standstill there. Ooh, an Army tries to cross that gap and takes one from the E100. Almost takes a second. Oh, big bounce. Warlike hanging on there. And another missed shot. That one hit the wall. Warlike is doing a really good job of holding that corner. He may have just won Immortals. Or, I mean, TNG this game. Looks like they're going to swap out. Hunchop says he can take the hit, but I don't know if he sees this bat chat there. If he goes for this, he's going to be in a world of trouble. Oh. Yeah, he's going for it. This bat chat's going to clip him out. If he's, is the bat chat loaded or what? No, the bat chat is not loaded. We were very lucky for Hunchops there. That worked out good. He got the kill, cleaned him up. Now this bat chat's on scramble mode. He needs to do something. And it looks like that was the worst thing he probably could have done. He's out of there. TNG's going to secure this 2-0. Alright, so we got Proc, TNG coming in this leading 2-0. I believe this is Immortals map choice. Immortals are going tracks, TNG's going mid. This should be good. A little feeling out process here. Both teams know where they're at. Doesn't look like either of them are trying to group up and push. This is a standstill. Neither of these teams are going to group up and push over these tracks. We're going to try and see if they can get at least one tank weak, I'm guessing. One or two tanks half health, that way they have something to push for. It looks like Immortals may have found their 2v1 here on Pride, and he's really low health. And he is in nowhere. His team cannot cover him where he is. This is an obvious overmatch. Immortals should have jumped on this. Not sure if they know he's alone, or... But he's got backup on the way already. Here comes Army Tanker. Yep, they're not going to push him. If they were to push now, it would be a bad push, because they have two more tanks here. It looks like TNG's grouping to push them in a second here. Immortals do not see it coming. Here we go. See if Immortals can react to try and get some of these tanks while they're exposed in the open. Snake Eye's going to take out Maximus with a ram there. Wolf gets chops. I'm not sure where that happened. Army's going to pick up that last one. Oh, I missed it. They pushed over here. Warlike takes out the Flash. Looks like they got a 2v2 here in the middle. There's all kinds of little battles going all over the map right now. Appears both of those bat chats are on reload, and we have a 1v1. Punisher's going to take out Warlike. Now he's going to look for the other bat chat. It looks like he's gone. They're going to come over here and overmatch Kellen Martin. TNG's got 3 tanks out of position on Immortals cap. I'm not sure what they're doing right now, but they're losing Kellen Martin for sure here. Kellen Martin took one out as he went down. They have a 3v3. Both teams are on enemy cap positions. This is pretty interesting to see how this is going to play out. TNG is going to beat them to the middle, which means they may have shots on them crossing the field here. No, it looks like TNG's not going to capitalize on that position. They're just going to spread out and try and lock this map down. I'm going to go around and see what the HP is looking like here. So we've got Denies on 1100, Snake Eyes on 100, and he's ammo rack. Army Tanker is full health. Stang is full health. Sir Tubins is almost full health, and Casual Pie. But it appears that Immortals have the advantage here. Army's got all the HP. If he doesn't get in this, his guys are going to go down fast. Immortals have this if they just push together. I'm not sure where they are going right now, but in doing this, all TNG has to do is come over the top and shoot to the right, and they have all ass shots on them. Immortals have the HP advantage. If they turn it into a 3v3, they can easily take that one-shot Batchat out. And then it's a 3v2 on an instant engagement. They're taking a defensive position here, and I can't understand why TNG is not going to push them. I think Immortals are they figuring it out? that they have this advantage. I'm not sure, but looks like Stang's gonna spot, and they have the two Batch Hats kind of. I think if they're hiding their tanks, TNG's not gonna fall for it. TNG's gonna hold down this middle and just try and trade shots as they should. They're putting Snake Eyes in the back. He's a one-shot. They can't afford to lose him. That was their opportunity. Snake Eyes is gone now. They're not going to be able to get him on an overmatch. Or get him with an overmatch, I should say. They have Snake Eyes on the cap. So TNG at a massive disadvantage here is going to put cap pressure. And Immortals just they look confused out here right now. Here they go. Immortals have to make a move, which they should have honestly already done. All they have to do is fight them right now. They should not be able to lose this. This would be an upset if they lose it. The longer they wait, the more they have hull down tanks picking them apart over the middle. This is what I'm talking about. Trying to reposition, getting shot, losing your HP when you have the win. Mortals had about 1,000 HP advantage there, and they had a tank that was easily a target to be taken out. Now that tank is putting cap pressure and giving them a TNG the advantage. So they capped out. Oh, they killed Snake Eyes from a snapshot from across the map on the flag, but it was too late. So TNG is going to pick that one up, 3-0. So it looks like this is going to be good. We have both teams going to the town, and they are both getting there relatively at the same time. TNG has the slight advantage. They are there first. They are going to be able to utilize these buildings a little bit better. But at the same time, Immortals, like, they have a bit of a dip, so some of their tanks are going to be hauled down here. So TNG has the position on the Immortals here, and I think they know it. Right now they're just kind of spreading out, which it kind of leaves them vulnerable, but at the same time they can kind of pick them apart. So the opposite happens here, and Immortals are going to push TNG's, or TNG's going to push Immortals' big group, which might be a fatal error from TNG. All Immortals has to do is just drive forward right now and get into these buildings, in my opinion. But they're getting picked apart from the side, both sides. They have a huge cross on them. They can't fight where they are. They're in the open. They don't realize it, so they're just going to more than likely get melted here. They're going to lose more than what they can do. There goes Stang. There goes Wolf. Stang takes out Warlike before he goes down. Punch Chop's going to go in, bully Punisher, uses HP to seal the deal here. That's game. 4-0 TNG. They're looking pretty strong here today. Where's the last tank here? Oh, there he is.
We may have lost this one, but we'll be back.
So, same situation. This is do or die for Immortals. That last game was a reset, so I'll just repeat it. Immortals have to win 5 in a row here, or they're out of this tournament. That being said, I like what they're doing. They're throwing a curveball at TNG right now. TNG expects them all to be on the east side of the map, and they are all pushing up on their flag. And once they get here, I'll show you real quick the vantage point they're going to have. They're going to be hauled down right here. They're going to be able to push them back for one. They may be able to get some people on the flag here. And once they're on the flag, they can cover them for the most part. But it looks like they can get on the flag now. TNG is not ready for this. This is where they need to be. Mortal should set up guys here, guys back here, and then they put fucking cap pressure right now. They have the advantage. They can win this game. That's all they have to do. They just have to recognize what they have to do, and I think they see it. They're going for caps, and they're pushing up. Immortal should have this. This is going to be an upset if TNG can stop them here. They need to get that angle, though. They need to have tanks here. These tanks need to keep pushing forward. Stang needs to go forward. There you go. He probably just blocked one for the cap right there. TNG is coming in the back door here, which is smart for them. They need to get these resets. They have a tank as a blocker. TNG is YOLOing in right now for the cap resets. They're getting them, but I believe they're going to lose a lot of HP to do this. They sacrifice one tank. Now they're going to try and calm down and see if they can fight this battle. One. Kellen Martin's going to pick one up. Kellen Martin's going to pick 2 up. And it looks like Immortals right now should be abandoning the cap. But they need to focus on something because they have no focus right now. TNG sending 2 more tanks in. Just get this guy off the cap. They don't want him here. Once they get him, they have hull down tanks they can go on. Doesn't look like that's their plan. They're just cleaning up. Well done by TNG to get back there and realize what they had to do to defend their base. So that's going to seal the deal. 5-0 for TNG.